Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal the Alchemist, also known as Sunshine Goddess, and I'd like to start by thanking you for being here. I'm brand new at this, so all your support is greatly appreciated. Today you're going to get to know a little bit more about me. I'm doing a Q&A. I have collected questions that you've asked of me, and I hope I do a great job answering them. Enjoy! So I took a look at all of your questions, which by the way were excellent. Thank you so much for sending those to me. And they actually end up dividing equally into two parts. So this is going to be the first video and another one's coming up after this. So the first question was, what is my favorite food? Which was very popular. A lot of people asked me that. Which makes sense because I love to eat. I love food. And my favorite foods are, I love fruits and vegetables. Avocados, bananas are definitely up there. I could eat those probably every single day without a problem, maybe more than one. I also love dates, which is a new thing that I've come to enjoy, and salads. I actually have a bit of history with salads that I'd like to share. So, when I was little, my grandmother, she had a garden in the backyard that she took wonderful care of, and she still does. But back when I was a toddler, like 3 or 4, I would visit her home, and every single time she always made me salad, and the lettuce was so green and fresh. The tomatoes were huge, red. They smelled and tasted amazing. And without fail, every single time I went to visit, she would toss it up together. She would put it in a big gallon Ziploc bag and send some home with me, and I'd eat it in the car with my hands. I was just like a little rabbit obsessed with her salad. And growing up with my mom, her daughter, every meal was complete when with salad on the side. So that's definitely something that I could also eat every single day with joy and pleasure. Spinach is another favorite of mine. When I was little, I used to watch Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. And for all of you old school people who know what I'm talking about, it's a very old cartoon. And he would get this can of spinach and just chug the whole thing, and then he'd grow these humongous muscles. Like, that was how he got his strength. And I thought it was the coolest thing. I loved the way it tasted, and actually it makes sense that they would do that because the show creators, because spinach is high in iron, and I actually have anemia. So yeah, that works out. When you eat spinach and you're anemic, you get the iron that you need. I love it when it's sauteed with garlic. When I went to Italy when I was 20, I had it every single day. I ordered pizza and sauteed spinach with garlic. But my absolute all-time favorite thing to eat, which I could have every single day and have 2 and even 3 whole servings of, is tostones. And that is a Caribbean side dish made by frying plantain, unripened plantain. And I absolutely love it. I literally eat 2 whole plantains at once. And I could probably eat 3. I just haven't tried because I already am like, geez, girl, relax. So yeah, avocados, bananas, spinach, salad, and tostones. If I had those every single day, I could be fine. The next question to go along with that is favorite drink. So number 1, water. Water all day, and not just any regular, average, basic water. It's gotta be alkaline. That's my favorite kind of water. And actually, I'm drinking some right now, Smart Water. Alkaline 9 pH. So what does that mean, alkaline? I will probably do a whole video about this, but it basically means that the pH level is better for your health. Basically, that's the short version of that. Like I said, I'll do a whole video about that. I drink water all day long. I love it. I can't get enough. I didn't used to when I was younger, but I learned how important it is for your health, and I just kind of forced myself to do it. I developed the habit. I just was like, okay, 1 bottle a day is your goal. And then I just built it up. And now if I don't get water like every hour, I don't feel that great. I also love, love, love cold pressed juices of all kinds of fruits. I prefer like smoothies and juice blends when they combine like different fruits and vegetables in one. So I definitely have a lot of juice. I look for 100% though, and no added sugars. Fresh fresh squeeze is always best. I don't have a juicer yet, but that's coming. Um, I love protein shakes. I use a vegan plant protein. Duh. I love tea, especially herbal tea, mint, moringa, lemon, ginger, hibiscus, and coconut. I love coconut water, especially when it's fresh out of the coconut. Nothing beats that. And since we're on the topic of favorite drink, I will add that I have a sober lifestyle. I typically do not drink, so that's why I'm choosing not to answer in the alcoholic beverage sense. Um, I think the most I'll drink is maybe less than a cup in a whole year. So, like a little sip on Christmas, New Year's, and my birthday, and call it a day. That's it. The next question I absolutely love. It says, knowing what you know now, if you could go back in time, what would you tell your younger self? And I would tell my younger self that you are limitless, you are powerful, you are divine, you can do anything, and you don't have to be scared of anything, and you deserve the best. You are worthy of everything you desire. Shit. If I grew up with that, I would have been unstoppable. But I know now, and I'm unstoppable. This one's fun. If your entire life was a movie, what would your movie be called? And I think my movie would be called Sunshine Alchemy. Okay, why? Because I feel like that is my essence, vibe, brand, if you will. I have a very light, upbeat personality and positive attitude and mindset. So, and also just the things that I've been through, I've really learned how to um, transmute negativity into positivity, darkness into light, pain and just ugliness into joy and beauty. So, yeah, I think that would be the perfect name for my movie. Would you be a hero or a villain in your movie? A hero, of course. So, this question's a lot of fun. It says, your favorite item to wear to instantly put you in a better mood. And definitely my tiger's eye necklace. Without fail, every single time, I just feel better. I love it so much, and I wear it as often as possible. Um, where and when did I get this? The story behind it is very lovely to me. I was visiting my home, my family, and my mom and I, we have very similar style. We have similar body shape and size, so we share a lot of stuff. And when I go visit her, she says, pack lightly, anything that I have, you can borrow. And a lot of times I will try something on or I'll find something and she'll be like, "Oh yeah, you could keep that. I don't wear that or it doesn't fit me well or whatever." So I was going through her stuff because we were going out and I saw this and she's like, "Oh, you could keep that." And I was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Are you sure? This is Tiger's Eye." Like, do you understand? And she's like, "Yeah, I never wear it." I was like, "Ma, are you sure?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Thank you, Mom." And every single time I wear it, I think of her. And, it's like keeping a piece of her close to my heart. So, yeah, I just love it so much. And also, my hoops. But I think in general, like right now in this moment, the hoops, because I feel like they go with my vibe and my look, and they just give me that extra oomph. But in another situation, another vibe, in another mood, or whatever, I think different pairs of earrings or jewelry would make me feel better. As I've gotten older, I've really learned to appreciate accessorizing. I guess in the past, I had it totally underrated. I used to be very low key, very basic, and didn't bother. Maybe it was because I was so busy, I was so on the go, I just didn't care to have to deal with adding on more stuff to my appearance. But in the last few years, I've really developed a practice of cultivating joy and adding joy as often as possible, as much as possible, in every little way that I can. And adorning myself, it brings a lot of pleasure. It is a great way for me to express myself, my authentic self, and my creativity. I have a lot of different moods and vibes and outfits and jewelry to match. So I'm excited to show you my collection in future videos. And speaking of adding joy, I feel like I should just interject a little bit that if there were ever a year to do simple, easy little things that make you feel good and don't hurt anybody, this is the year to do it, guys. Like, we've been through the ringer, and if putting on, a jewel or two makes you feel good, do it. If putting glam makeup for no good reason, I wasn't planning to record today. I just was like, well, I did all this makeup, I might as well record. So, do things that bring you joy, that make you feel good, that make you feel confident, because this is the one life that we have, and we shouldn't wait around for other things to get better outside of us. We should do whatever we can in whatever measure, however small or big, in the moment that make us feel better. Is the glass half full or half empty? Easy, half full. I think you could have guessed that by now. um, when I was younger, I was told very often that I was naive, that I was too idealistic. I think that was meant to protect me or whatever. Most people are not optimistic, most people are not idealistic. I do consider myself a dreamer, and I do dream big, and I have beautiful visions for the future, for the world, for myself personally, for the people in my life. And I'm not scared to believe in those dreams anymore. When I was younger, I was deterred by others who felt like being realistic was, or being practical was, the better way. So it could be better for them. I'm not judging. But knowing what I know now, you know, I just think that being pessimistic doesn't bring anything good or positive. And we always have a choice in how we see things and what we choose to believe. And and our beliefs and our thoughts and our intentions create our reality. So you can talk about being realistic, and you can talk about creating your reality. So what do you want it to be? And just believe in that. Finally, last but not least, we have, are you afraid of heights? And the short, easy answer to that is no. Um, I have done skydiving, I have done zip lining, I have done tree ropes courses, I have gone to this super cool bar in Madrid. It's called De Madrid al Cielo, and it's a sky bar. And you basically are super high up. You could see the whole city, and then there's this like glass bridge that you walk over, and it's like it's like you're walking on top of the city. And I could do all of those things just fine. There is like a thrill, like a nervous excitement. I've even done like cliff jumping into water. I think it was like 50 feet high. That was hard to do. I was much younger though. I think I was like 18 when I did that. But I did it, and it was fun, and I would do it over and over again. The skydiving, I was scared shitless on the plane going up into the sky. I think that was like 14,000 feet in the air or something. And I definitely was very scared when I when the guy was like, like rocking us to get out of the plane. I was looking, I was like, breathe. But I did it, and I've really set the intention, and I have been doing so, pushing myself out of my comfort zone, going past boundaries, really experiencing fear, and then doing things anyway because the desire is there. And every single time I have been rewarded. I have felt great joy. I have learned so much. I have experienced so many different things. I have grown in so many ways that I know for a fact I would not have if I had let fear stop me. So, if you're gonna take anything away from this video and these questions, is don't let fear stop you. Go after things that you want. And doesn't mean jump out of a plane. This could be as simple as getting on YouTube. Be happy, do what you love, go after what you want. And my friend who already raised her kids, and she's in her 40s, and she went back to school, and for her that's terrifying, and she's doubting herself and feeling scared the whole time, but she's doing it anyway because she's always wanted to. And that to me is so brave and so courageous. And you go, girl. If you see this, I'm so proud of you. That is what life is about, is pushing past your fears and your boundaries and just going for it. Because for me, I'd rather try things and realize this isn't for me, or I don't want to do this. I'd rather do that than to reach my last moment of life and realize I didn't really live. That would fill me with much more regret. Well, that's it, guys. We got through all the questions plus a little extra, unplanned but related. Thank you so much for asking your questions. I absolutely loved answering them, and I hope you loved hearing my answers. I'm really looking forward to connecting with you guys more. So definitely, if you enjoyed this, please subscribe, like, and put some comments in there. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to know your feedback. I would love if you have more questions. I would be happy to do more Q&A videos in the future. And yeah, let's connect and communicate and get a good conversation going. Let's have fun. Thank you so much. Bye.